Remember when I told y'all, when I said to be continued, and stay tuned, because more content is coming? Well, today's the day. So you might want to sit back and relax and listen to what I got to say. Now, on this topic right here, we are going to talk about achievements. So, like I said, sit back, relax, and listen to what I got to say. But let's cut the small talk. Let's get right into it. You have become the talk of the town. Your achievements have people talking. When you start receiving achievements and blessings, trust and believe me on this. The people in your city, in your hometown, in your community, they will be talking about you. Because this right here, everybody don't understand. When you stand out and decide you want to change your life for the good and for the better, 99% of them folks is going to disagree. They're going to look at you like you're a clown. And not only that, these people are not going to believe in you. And we talking about your childhood friends. We talking about them fake family members for most of you. For some of you, the co-workers at your job. But that's all right. Because what you do behind the scenes is none of their concern. You the one putting in all the work. The ones that doing a lot of talking, they really didn't start a business. They scared to go out there and change their life for the good and better like you did or like you doing. Most people that's talking are sitting ducks, which means they got so comfortable of being in their comfort zone, they scared to make a change. But not you though. See, when you start making changes, you are starting to see who was really your friend or who was faking it. Now all the smoke is clear. Now you're starting to see who was hating, who was not supporting. Because when you start winning, you about to see every mask fall off these people's faces. And don't be surprised when I didn't warn you. Because even small victories will reveal your enemies. They will try to slander your character. They will try to slander your name. Character assassination. But they can do that all they want to. Because they're just making you famous. But at the end of the day, people, you got to keep going regardless. Even though they are talking, you got to keep going. Because like I told you, the ones that's talking are at the bottom. You ain't got nothing to prove to them. Long as you keep winning, keep putting in the work, that's all that matters. But see, they want you to be distracted by their opinions. But opinions are like an a-hole, and everybody have one. But their opinions don't even pay your bills. When they gossip about you, it shows them that they are insecure and they are afraid. They are afraid of your power. Because see, the more they talk about you, the more powerful you will become. That's why this title is called, You Are the Talk of the Town now. Even when you had left your hometown, they still was talking. Could they couldn't believe that somebody like you had the guts to pack your stuff and leave. You ain't tell nobody. And that's what really shocked these people. Even if you did tell them or told them that one day you were going to do such and such, all they were going to do is laugh in your face, or plain and simple, that's ask you, who the hell you think you are? But you showed them through your actions, through silence. Because a winner ain't got to go out there and brag. You ain't have to go out there and show off and rub it all in their face. You ain't have to do that. Your achievements, your blessings, your awards is doing the talking for you. And now they mad as hell. And all that gossiping they did about you, that's turned you to a celebrity. But see, here's the thing. They thought all of that character assassination, that gossiping, was going to slow you down. It only speeds you up. And let me explain. The more they talked about you, the more you had elevated in front of their very eyes. You see, they had so much to say. But when you arrived, they couldn't even say a word. They were like crickets. And we all know the saying in the book, a prophet has no honor in his own country. So when you were born a winner, you know you couldn't be around these people forever. Because achievements will expose your enemies, whether it was friends or family. It will expose the darkness in people. Now don't get it twisted. Everybody that's watching or talking is not talking bad about you. You got some people that is rooting for you, that's inspired by you. That's saying, now wait a minute now. If he can do it, if she can do it, then I can do it. So trust and believe me, the ones that's watching are motivated and inspired by you. So just don't think all the people that's watching you is hating, because that's not the answer. The ones that's watching is really clapping for you and rooting for you. And those people right there are strangers. Strangers in other cities is clapping for you. Because you're giving them hope. You're giving them motivation. That's why they say always put on a good show. Because you don't know who's watching. You'll be surprised who's watching you. But 9 times out of 10, you ain't doing this just to show off. You doing this because you were born to do it. You see, everybody has a gift. Everybody got talent. But some people choose to let their gift go to waste. But not you though. When people find out that you had a gift, you had talent, they had so much to say. See, back then they was your friend, because you didn't show them that other side of you. But once you got a certain age, you found your potential, that's when the losers had a problem with it. But like I told you, the people that's rooting for you are other winners. But these losers that you grew up with, they got a problem with you. Your achievements make them feel some type of way. They insecure. That's why they talking. Talking about, he don't know what he doing. She don't know what she doing. They don't know what they talking about. No, they don't know what they talking about. These people pretend to know it all. They think they know you because they went to school with you back in your early years. But that don't give them the right to try to mess up your life. These people try to shut down your business. Try to get other people to look at you as a negative person, like you some type of criminal, a thug or somebody. But that is not you. But see, you didn't care what they had to say. As long as you were putting in the work, getting the job done, and paying your bills, that's all that matters. But see, you can't even win from losing. Because when you're doing good, they're going to do this. God forbid if you losing, they're going to do this. That's why I said you can't even win from these folks. And even though you were close to them, they could have learned something from you. But like I said, some people are just miserable. They choose to be miserable. Every day they wake up, scroll to the phone, seeing other people succeed. But 9 times out of 10 people on social media be lying. Or as the kids said today, capping. When they saw your progress, you wasn't lying or capping. And that's why they envy you. Because you didn't lie about your story. Not only that, you ain't take no shortcuts. You took the long way to success. And that's why they mad. That's why your name is all over the place. Because you won't faking it. You won't scamming. You didn't sell your soul. And you ain't go out here to try to manipulate people and gaslight people. Because see, that's what the enemy wanted. He wanted you to sell out and get temporary blessings. But see, you did things the hard way. People in this generation can't even do that. They want temporary blessings. Then they wonder why their life go upside down. Because they took the blessings from the devil, which you didn't. And that's why your achievements is lasting longer lifetime. Why you think a lot of people ain't successful? Everybody can't do it. It's only selected people. In other words, we're chosen ones. And being successful ain't all about having a lot of money. No. Look at successful as having good health, taking care of your body. That's successful. Living to see another day, another age. That's successful. Working out, reading books, eating healthy. That's success. Now, wait a minute now. I ain't say money is a bad thing. But these folks out here think achievements is all about money and materialistic things. No. Achievements, waking up to see another day, being blessed and highly favored, gaining more knowledge. That's achievements. Even when you was in school, they look at you like you had a problem. They probably used to call you weird. Probably call you all types of names. Because you were smart. And they were dumb. As brutal as may sound, but it's the truth. You were smaller than all of them. And they knew it. That's why They were talking about you. They tried so hard to get under your skin, trying to get a reaction out of you, and it didn't work. They had no right. Carry your name through the east, through the west, up north, and down in the dirty. But look at you. Thanks to them, you're famous. Now guess what? All of your non-believers turn into believers. All of your critics turn into fans. Now they got no choice but to watch you. But they can watch all they want to. But they would never be able to achieve what you had achieved. Because like I said, doing this is not easy. Some people can do it. Some people think they can do it. But you that's watching, how much you want to bet all of your non-believers won't be able to survive a day in your shoes? They would have been so well crying or throwing the towel. And let me just say this. The ones that's talking bad about you, they'll know your story. They may know your name, but that story, here you can write a book about your story. Or have somebody play a role as you in the movie. But like I said, it's only one you. You are the original. And they cannot duplicate that. They cannot copy that. So keep up achievement. Keep putting in that work. Like I said, the more they talk, the more they blessing you. All of your haters will have no choice but to sit there and just realize you can be defeated. See, when some people gossip about certain people, it triggers that person to quit. And you didn't quit. And that's why I'm proud of you. You didn't quit. You didn't let the people's mouths, people gossiping, stop you. Hey, you wrote right past these people. They thought they were doing good in life, but look at you. They couldn't even keep up with you. Now they ain't got nothing to say but anger, silence. Sitting there angry. They'll be all right. But they should have kept their lips off of you. But keep on being successful. Keep on achievement. Because even when you get to the top, you still got more work to do. Because when you get to the top, you still got to work. Regardless. And even though you left your hometown, they are still worried about you. But let Dumb and Dumber, Beavis and Butthead and all them, let them be worried. Because you stress-free, drama-free. And you got people in your life that really care about you. That's all that matters. And you breathing, your health is good, that's all that matters. So like I said, once again, and one more time, keep on achieving. Keep on achieving your goals. Because whether they like it or not, you're going to keep on winning. And that's all I got to say about that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share this video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe. Keep a strong mindset. Make sure your health and your mental health is good as well. I will see y'all on the next one. Till then, peace, and talk to you later.